Hi everybody, it's a bank holiday here, so I've decided to do some fat dissolve. Well, it'll be my third round in these gel areas here, opposed to putting filler in it, because I really can't stand filler in the lower face. I don't mind it in the cheeks and the lips, but I just hate it in the lower face, and too much filler just makes you look distorted, and I just don't like it. So we're going to do it in the nasolabial folds, and we're going to do it in the gels, and I just want to show you our setup here. So we've got alcohol spray, alcohol wipes, numbing cream, Curenex Lipo, which is the fat dissolve. So yeah, so here's our meso tip, our needle, take out the fat, and our alcohol swabs. So just going to numb now. So when we numb the area, we'll just put some cell frame wrap around the numbing cream so it doesn't dry out as quick. So I'll be back to you in half an hour. First of all, I'm going to cleanse the face thoroughly. I always use this. Let's have a look here. The CeraVe Hydrating Facial Oil Cleanser. So I'll be back in half an hour. Just while I'm shaking up the Curenex Fat Dissolve, just wanted to inform you a little bit about myself. I used to have, I got a SARS, lipodemia in my legs, and if anyone doesn't know what that is, it's where a person's lymphatic drainage system doesn't work in their legs, and they store all fat in their lower legs and upper legs, and they can't metabolize it. So I've one stubborn area left just on the inside on my right leg. I'm not going to inflict my lower legs on you at the moment. I'm trying to fix them. I'll fix just one area at the moment. So I'm actually using this as well as Cabela in my lower legs. So I'm going to be doing a different vial for my legs, but I won't do that on video, but just to fill you in while I'm numbing. Yeah, it's an area that I've been working on. I've done two bouts of fat dissolve in that area. I use a 13mm meso tip for that area because the fat is quite dense, and if I had fat in this area, I would use 13mm. It doesn't really, you don't need that for every 4 to 6mm meso tip in the gels, and also 4mm mesotherapy tip in the nasolabial folds. But for the chin, which thankfully I don't have fat in that area, you would use a 13mm, the same as I'm using in my ankle. So that's just a bit more information about myself, and I'll be back in 20 minutes. So this is a 3mm barrel, and this is a 13mm 30 gauge 13mm mesotherapy tip I would use if I was doing this area here. But I'm going to be using this on my lower leg, and this is the smaller 31 gauge 4mm meso tip that I'll be using for the gels, jawline here, and the nasolabial folds. So just going to remove this, cleanse this off now, and we're going to start the treatment. Okay guys, we're back. So we're going to remove the numbing cream from this area first. Now I've thoroughly, I'm doing it again, cleanse my hands. So this is about 25 minutes now, and we're quite numb. more alcohol. Okay, as I always do, just leave these open for easy access. So bevel up here. And we're just going to go along. This side is actually worse, so we'll start here. And a little bit further down. So that's that side. Let's I won't do as much here because it's not so bad on this side. It's funny because this side started off kind of a lot more fat in this area opposed to this area, but probably that's why I went a bit more heavy-handed here. Now, so we'll just work now on the jowl area. Put a bit of pressure there. So 3 mils that will be used in these areas. If you want, you could go another, depends on how much fat you have, obviously, but you could probably do a bit more. just want to using an insulin syringe, just 8mm needle on this, just to go in a little bit. See around here? Yeah, just there, bear with me. Pinch the skin. And just put a bit of pressure here, see a little bit of blood. Same here. These areas were a lot worse. This is the third treatment now, so it takes 6 weeks now for your skin to turn over, and you'll see more tightening and more fat removal then. And if I like the results then, I'll just probably use it as a maintenance, say like every 3 months or so, because you have to maintain this area. I mean, nothing lasts forever, you know, like Botox, you have to maintain it. Same with this jawline, but I am so happy with this jawline. Honestly, in the beginning I was thinking, what am I going to do with this? It's just getting worse. And I said, you know what, I'm going to try some fat dissolve in this area and see if it works, and it does. So that's really it, relatively simple, and we'll check back on it in a few weeks, see what it's looking like then. Okay guys, have a great day.